So after seeing the first 2 episodes of Can This Love Be Translated, the only thing on my mind, or the only thing I can say, is that this main character, the guy, Joo Ho-jin, is annoying. He's annoying me.
Yeah, I think he is a bit too cold. Maybe, and I think maybe it's because we're already introduced to both these characters and we already feel the need to be protective of the female lead because she's just this sweet person. She wears a heart on her sleeve. She's this messy character and she likes him. She fell in love first with him. Although he's in love with her too, but I just feel like he has other things on his mind, like right person, wrong time kind of thing. But even though it's right person, wrong time, doesn't give you the leverage or the temerity to be this cold to me. And I hope that the lead character, the female, I hope that she gives him a tough time when he starts realizing that, oh, I'm in love with you. I hope she does.
Yeah, I hope it happens like that because, okay, first of all, let's just give you an insight if you have not already pressed play on the show. The main character, the man here, Jo Won-ji, I'm murdering his name, I know, I'll catch on later. The main character, the man here, is an interpreter. He can speak multiple languages. He can interpret multiple languages, Korean. And the girl is an actress. She has just been thrown into spotlight due to a very bizarre situation. But when we were first introduced to both of them, she was on set on this dating show and he is her interpreter. So we're thrown 1 year before this event, this dating show where he has to interpret to her and somebody is confessing that he likes her. So we're a bit, like what I said, attached to her already.
Yeah. These two people, they are polar opposites, which is a recipe for a lot of romantic drama. These characters here, they are nothing new to us. He's just, like I said earlier, he's cold and he's just this person that's very thorough with his work. He's very, very thorough with his work. He's a translator. He also has a very nice side to him at the same time. He believes in chance encounters and he's kind when he's interpreting because he doesn't, if he's interpreting something and you're using harsh words or slurs, he's not going to relay that message to the person, the other party.
Yeah.
So that just shows how his heart works. But at the same time, he's really just trying to close himself up when it comes to our female lead because he knows that he has this unrequited love that is waiting for him, that he hopes to one day blossom. He's a romantic at heart if you look at him very well, but it's just that, okay, he has to be rigid when it comes to moving on from this unrequited love.
That's why I find him very annoying is the fact that this person that he has feelings for is in a relationship with a friend of his. The friend doesn't know it yet, but they are going strong. If over a year now and they're still together, that says something. And he never told her, oh, how I feel about you. So just something like, okay, if we see each other again, that means we're meant to be.
Yeah.
And that's what he's holding on to. It's romantic, yes, but at the same time, when it comes to our main lead, the girl here, he overheard her say, okay, does he like me? Oh, I like him. Like, you know, that this person kind of likes you and she's kind of moving to you. So why are you like shutting it down? Like, I don't expect that from him. I know that when he came to tell her that she take down the Instagram post from the time they met, okay, that makes sense. But still, you could have just been nicer. Like, you could have just shut her down. And when the episode ended, episode 2 ended, where we are now, when the umbrella thing, where he not go and give her the umbrella, please, no spoilers. I know some of you have already finished the show.
Yeah.
No spoilers, please. I am mad. That's the reason why I'm more mad at him. That, okay, it's raining and somebody just went out. You know that for a fact that she will probably stand outside stranded. And she's fine. And he did not go outside to give her the umbrella. And I am pissed at him for not doing that.
Yeah, that was pretty cold. And I was also surprised that still in the end of the episode, she still went back to him. Still the first person she wants to tell about her predicament.
Yeah.
So I just found that, okay, this girl, she's just very lonely. I think that the female lead, she's a very lonely person.
Yeah.
We've not really known more about her story, but we just know that, okay, first of all, she was heartbroken the first time they met.
Yeah, she
now,
has like
she's lonely.
I like her. I think that I like how open she is with her feelings and everything that she's going through and her hope, even though she's not really before she blew up and everybody became a fan of hers, she was still acting her movies even if it was not like one of the best roles, and she was still hopeful that, okay, there'll be a festival for her. And now the festival is going on for her and it's nice to see. He's sweet in that way that he encourages her, he supported her when she went through this accident, but at the same time not enough to her face. That's my problem. Like, okay, why are you hiding that I care about you? And at the same time, I care and I'll do sweet and nice gestures.
Yeah. So these two people now, this relationship, I'm actually rooting for them in a way because he, in as much as this evasive guy, he's holding on to an unrequited love. I still think that he's not looking at the other chance encounter right in front of him. I'm only on the side of our protagonist, the female, because I think that there's just really more layers to her story. She has this accident. We're exploring her mind now. Yeah, and together I'm curious to see how they work together, because here she's always directed like, okay, but I think that he's going to break her. That she's going to try to like move on with her own. I don't know. I hope to see them together. I'm rooting for them. Basically, I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, I'm kind of rooting for them, but if she finds another love that is greater, good for her, and I hope that she chases that and make him sweat for her attention because he's doing shakara now.
To chase after her.
She's even nudging him like, "Oh, let's go and eat dinner together. Let's have this sweet moment." So it's like, I don't know you. Don't follow me on Instagram and remove my picture. He's annoying me. I swear to you, people. He's annoying me, but I guess he'll soften up because when he heard this other character on the show that she was on tell her that he likes her, he took his time to answer. So I guess he has fallen and he has fallen hard. So let's see what it will bring us. I think that this show, will you want to continue the show?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Even if I'm not even really rooting for their love or anything. I'm actually curious to see how our lead character, the female, she's having these episodes. I want to see how it's explored in the movie, in the show. So that's really what I'm invested in right now. That okay, yeah, let's see how this plays out, how our career is going to play out, and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm really interested in. So yes, definitely interested in the show.
Oh, what I'm interested in saying is the love triangle that is already brewing. If because sometimes now the girl that's not even paying him attention, she might come into the picture right now. Maybe she'll break up with her boyfriend and she will like him, and I just want to see how messy it gets with him and his friend, and then her, both of the two females that he's interested in or that he will be interested in. I want to see how that plays out.
Yeah, but let us know what you think in the comments. Have you seen this show? No spoilers, please, because I'm really, really anti-spoilers, so I'm not interested in spoilers, but you can say you have to continue it, you have to finish it. You just let us know in the comments. Or if you're still skeptical about starting it, you should, especially if you love K-dramas and you're with a lot of twists and trails. You know how K-dramas can get.
Yeah.
So far, this one, the first 2 episodes they'll hook you. You're interested. Like, okay, what happens next? So I've not seen any bad episode yet. So by the end of our review, we'll let you know if this is a K-drama with no single bad episode, or if it starts lagging somewhere else. We'll let you know in our journey.
Yeah, but I'm afraid it will lag. Well, let's see.
I think it will lag because it already has this front load, which is something that K-dramas always do. There's this front load of, okay, this is all the good things that we have for you. Then later on some episodes, from episode 8 or 7 or 9, they start dragging the story, start training all sort of multiple plot twists. I hope this is not the case for Can This Love Be Translated, because so far I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, so put it down in the comments and we'll see you in our next video. Goodbye.
Bye.